Hello,
and welcome
to episode 3 of
Road to Distraction.
You got it right.
I got it right. I always say driven, because I'm thick. I'm from Blaina, that's my excuse. Now we're trying something new today. We've got the non-slip mat, and I've also got my Gorilla Pod connected to the camera, which is still being a little bit bouncy, but there we go. I suppose it's better than a bobble hat and a book, and that is bouncing like a pair of kids on a trampoline. Well, we can see what it looks like. We always say it's bouncing when it comes to the footage. Usually it's pretty good.
It's quite nice, yeah.
Besides, YouTube has a stabilised picture feature. You go into
onto edit
extra things stuff, and it goes stabilise. Whether it works, I don't know. I've never used it.
Stabilise.
That is bouncing like a bugger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We came down here yesterday, and it was quite impressive. We saw a young lady. Well, she wasn't that young. In a velour top, bright pink, by the way. She didn't have matching jogging trousers because they'd have probably said juicy across the backside. And basically it wouldn't have been too bad if she obviously hadn't been sort of like 15 stone and borrowed her 7-year-old sister's top. Otherwise she'd have been lovely.
Yeah. Wasn't there something comparison between that and mammoths?
Oh yeah, basically if you know the Koreans and the Russians, I think it's the Koreans.
Japanese.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's some Asian country.
It won't be North Korea, would it? They'd be breeding more pigs or something like that.
With rockets growing at their ass.
Yeah.
Oops. But anyway, 2 countries are apparently going to get together and genetically re-engineer a mammoth from mammoth DNA that they've found in the middle of some frozen place.
Yeah.
Probably, you know, a stupid idea. But if they get this girl, basically, you know, genetically make her grow lots of fur, it's going to be easier.
Is that a euphemism?
It's going to be, it's a lot easier. And plus, you know, she can walk on 2 legs instead of 4. So, you know, it takes up less room, mammoth-wise. I'm not too sure if that means mammoth-wise.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
It's that, like that. So the other really good thing we saw yesterday, and it's obviously the cyclists season.
Yes.
That's much like, you know, duck season. They all come out in crowds, like a gaggle of cyclists, in very bright colours, obviously trying to attract a mate. We'll have to wait till further in the season to, you know, see if there's any cyclist hatchlings coming down the road. It's a beautiful sight.
It is.
Yeah. What really makes me wonder, though, when you see cyclists, and sorry about this because I know you're a cyclist, is what's going on with all the bright colour lycra? I mean, do they have a mirror when they get dressed? No insult, guys, because I mean you must be fit as hell. I mean, I have a brisk walk for 4 yards. I need oxygen. It's that simple. I'm not fit enough to do it. So I mean, yeah, hats off to you for actually. That police van went round there. He practically drifted it round the corner. Sorry, a little bit distracted there. He just shot round. That is recording, yes. I got to check. I can't see it there. And we know the mistakes got made. Ooh. We were shooting Hunger Pains.
Yeah.
I woke up and I go and hit you on the head.
Yeah.
And we recorded the entire scene.
Oh, that's right.
And
yes.
forgot to press record.
You didn't press record, Scott.
I did that on the music video. I did. We had this really cracking little bit of filming like this, and I went, this ain't recording.
Yes.
Fortunately, it was only like a couple of minutes, not like 6 hours worth of footage, which would have been really bad. But anyway, oh yeah, cyclists. Yeah, you lot must be incredibly fit. See how I just jumped from one subject to another?
Yes.
Like a...
It's the weekly squirrel moment.
It is, a squirrel.
Every week.
Yes, like a drug-infected frog. Infected?
Drug-infected frog.
A drug-addicted He might be infected, he might be sleeping round, he might be a filthy frog. Who knows?
A frog that sleeps about.
A dirty frog! Didn't your mother ever tell you when you were a tadpole, don't go putting it about, kid? You'll have to have antibiotics, little umbrella thing down him, and it's, oh!
Yes.
You don't want that. Lost my train of thought again then, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cyclists, lycra, mini cyclists.
Oh yes, the season where the cyclist hatchlings might be coming about. We'll have to find out. In a few months' time, there'll be little tiny bikes or trikes. If they are bikes, they'll have little training wheels because the hatchlings aren't very good on their cycles to start with. And then come the end of the season, the hatchlings will be in full-fledged and in the bright coloured lycra again. It's wonderful. It's the circle of life. Oh, no.
We'll get sued.
Not if I go, oh, Valencia is a place in Spain. See, I won't get done for that. See, that was Josh done that when he went to actually see that particular film that we're not actually going to mention. That's got a lion that might have something to do with royalty in it. The music came on at the beginning and he sung that in the middle of the cinema at the top of his voice. On purpose. He did know that wasn't the words. But it did make lots of people laugh and smile. And bouncy camera time.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
I'm loving it. No, it was weird. The last 2 days, there was so many strange and stupid things happened on these roads, going all the way down. And now when we put the camera up...
Yep, there's nothing happening.
Marie Celeste.
That was insurance fraud, wasn't it?
It got a bit on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when we found the boat, there was no one on there. Half-eaten meals, cups of tea and other warming beverages.
That's it.
Ooh, indicator! Did he? Sorry, I apologise!
It's a good job I'm driving.
It is. I wouldn't look, I looked up and he pulled in. I didn't see a flashy thing on the side with moving stuff. He did. That's because he's looking at that, not that. Because if he was looking at that, you'd suddenly hear a...
Shebang.
That was a really bad impersonation, by the way, of a car hitting a car. I didn't say I was good at impersonations, did I? Come on. I mean, you've seen probably most of the videos me and Leah done. I mean, not even good at acting. Well, we did have a good time filming, didn't we, the other way?
We did, it was great, yeah.
It was great. We did Hunger Pains, which is, I think, has it been edited?
Oh, no.
No, it hasn't been edited yet. No.
Because work has got in the way this week, Paul.
Yes, work. Work, that four-letter word that's worse than flipperneck. See, you won't have to beep that one out now.
No.
I won't do the naughty word again. Because he told me off last time. When the camera stopped rolling, he beat me with the stick.
Yes, I did.
You did.
How's the bruise?
Lovely. But that long. But this wide. And it hurts.
Good.
I'll never do it again. And that's what all you kids out there need.
Sound thrashing.
Damn right. I would knuckle dusted then, did you see that?
You did.
Oh, that voice comes out a little too easy these days. Got some kid, oh yeah, I'm going to steal something from that old woman. I'll kick her over, smack her in the face, break her rib, take her £4.20 and her bag of sweets. Oh, that's alright. No. Catch him, put him in the stocks, beat the shit out of him with a stick for half hour. And then come back at the end of the week when he's just recovering and do it again. Leave him the stocks for a fortnight. Feed him on soup and horse urine. Or soup made with horse urine, that's better. Horse urine soup. And then see if he does the thieving and beating up old people again. I'm thinking, if he does, he's probably dumber than wood.
Yes.
If he doesn't, yay for me.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh, he said fiddlesticks. We'll have to beat that out. Lots of cars, lots of traffic. Na na na.
And away we go.
And yet again, not quite warp speed.
What are you trying to say, Paul?
Well, if you're doing warp speed, I'd be doing it.
And your face would be melting off.
Yeah, because, I mean, that was cracking up in the Trek of Starness. So I don't want to mention the actual name of the programme. Oh, fresh air! Now, they have to have inertial dampening. Because, you know, besides that, and fantastically wonderful, you know, gravity on ships that are in space. I love that, it's brilliant. Well, anything spinning or revolving to create artificial gravity, brilliant. Suddenly they go, we're parked, let's do warp 8, woof! And nobody's a greasy smear on the wall. I love it! It's brilliant. I mean, okay, you've got to suspend belief, I suppose. You know, just like, you know, you have to suspend belief that almost every single alien in the universe is humanoid in shape.
Speaks good English.
Speaks fantastic frickin' English.
Yeah.
I tell you, there's some of those blokes out there with the lumpy heads and the bad tempers that amazingly speak good English. I've only noticed as well that most of them come from, how can I put it? Well, most of the ons of Kling,
or Flingons.
Flingons seem to be black. I'm not saying this is a horrible thing, but when I ever see a Klingon portrayed by a guy who's the same skin colour as me, they're always shit. They are. They all seem so. Oh, I mean, you got the main one that's on the Menterprise.
Yeah.
Right. We all know him, Mr. Woof.
Yeah.
Voice like a baritone, shoulders like barrels. And you know, you think if you came into battle with that guy, you'd poo yourself. And then you go later in the seasons, you have this one that actually took over and got power. And he was portrayed by a white guy, and he was about as scary as a postage stamp. That's rubbish. In my opinion, you should have actually made all the Klingons black guys, because they looked hard as nails. They were all like 7 foot tall and really broad and stocky, and they were brilliant. It's like, I mean, you wouldn't have a 7 foot tall Merengue. I'm not going to use the name. See, I might get sued for saying Merengue.
Fungus Man.
Fungus Man. That's the one. You know, the big ears and bald heads on Wooden Space 9. I know a lot of you liked it. I got bored. But I mean, yeah, you wouldn't have a 7 foot one of them. So you're a short guy, and you obviously, I mean, it worked. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because shit.
He's run out of things to say.
I did, and things and stuff. We're in Newbridge.
No, we're not.
Well, we're almost in Newbridge.
We're nowhere near bloody Newbridge.
It said Newbridge on our sign. I just read stuff and shout it out. Well, I don't know how your day has been today, guys, but mine has been poo.
Oh, same here. Mine's been
yeah, well done, well done. I started off soldering speakers, because that used to be my job, solderer. And basically, I can't even say soldering speakers, I'm blobbing dots of solder on 2 pins on speakers. And that's pretty dull, but at least you get to do different things with it now and again. But they had apparently enough speakers, seems I had like a shelf and a bit of them. So the rest of my day, 3/4 of my day, has been spent preforming LEDs. And you're going to say, Paul, what's preforming LEDs? Well, I'll tell you. You get an LED, you put it into this little jig, you pull a lever, it pushes down, cutting the legs and bending them. You then take it out and put it into a box. Feckin' brilliant. Done that for the last 3/4 of the day. Did make a small mistake one time, pulled the lever down before I took my finger out. Ouchie. Health and safety, my arse. So, I don't know what your day's been like, but if it's been worse than mine, or these, leave a comment and tell us how shit it's been. Please, we'd like to see comments of you to turn around and say, I've been there all day punching holes in donuts, how bored am I? You know, it's that sort of thing. Yeah, my job today has been putting dust on wine bottles to make them look antique. I don't know, stuff like that. It'd be really, really good. But it's, oh God, I could have actually, if I'd have fell over asleep at the desk and landed on a pointy object, impaling my forehead, it'd have been the height of my day. At one point, I did actually sit on one of the legs. It'd come off from one of my leg, and it stuck me in the leg. That was more exciting. And how boring was your day, Lee?
Oh, incredibly dull. It's only been me in work for the past 3 days. So it's been me in the big building, all on my lonesome with the radio for company. And then, that's it, tumbleweeds rolling through the corridors.
I was just thinking tumbleweeds.
And I finished...
Oh, that's scary. I was thinking tumbleweeds.
Great minds think alike.
Fools never differ.
Exactly.
Okay. Leave a comment to which you think we are. I know what we're going to get there.
So I finished all the work I needed to do in the last 2 days, and today I've just been sat there at the desk going...
Surfing the internet?
That's it, yeah. Watching YouTube videos and wondering what good I could have done at home. Editing stuff, getting Hunger Pains ready.
Yeah, Hunger Pains?
But I mean, that...
You could have.
Yeah, and...
We'll edit tomorrow.
Yeah.
Stay home, I'll get a lift off Ange.
Yeah.
Sorry, personal things going on now. And we'll sort it that way.
Sure.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
See, edit tomorrow now, and if Hunger Pains end up now in the next day or so, I will come to your house if I knew where it was. I'll find it. That's what Google's for, apparently. That was searching for pictures of naughty women. That's women who store things, by the way. Not women who take clothes off. Because I'd never do that.
Track now anyway, Paul.
Will I?
Yeah, British government are tracking everybody's emails and things now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did actually say on my Knuckle Duster days, they are now, apparently they brought in a law where they can actually are going to track and look at everyone's emails, Skype, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, any social network. They can actually do all that. Apparently they're going to be able to check all your texts and phone calls. I think that's a bit of a liberty by the government, to be honest. We have no longer got any privacy. And as far as I'm concerned, as I said in Knuckle Duster days, you might as well just stick your hand up your arse and work me like a puppet, Mr. Government. Because, you know, it's not on. Whatever happened to like privacy? Okay, no, they're going to go, if you've got nothing to hide, then you shouldn't worry. Yeah, okay, what if I decide, or somebody else decides, you know, some girlfriend of some guy goes, ooh, I'm going to take a photograph of my boobies for you, and then sends it to her boyfriend. That's intercepted by some guy in the government who thinks, very nice. You don't think he's going to take a copy? Takes a second. Nice picture. Click save to my USB stick. Pocket. Bye-bye. Then sometime in the future, he thinks, ooh, I'm a member of a site called naughtygirls.com, and he uploads that picture. Someone recognises the girl, tells her boyfriend, he goes, oh, what's going on with this, love? Argument, divorce, whatever it happens, you know, and it's not wrong. As far as I'm concerned, this shouldn't be happening. It's naughty of the government. It got kicked to the curb a couple of years ago when they tried it because Europe said, you can't because it's infringing our rights. And our government just turned around and said, well, stuff your rights. We're the Tories. We don't give a damn what you do. We're rich. You're poor. Sod you. And, you know, that's basically how it goes. Way to make yourself popular, Mr. Tory person. Hey, and of course then there's the Liberal Democrats. They're going to go, okay, yeah, no problem, Conservatives. We'll do what you want. Can I have a pee, please? You know, like the little lapdogs they've become. And it was a mistake to vote these people in.
Yep.
Now, I know they've only got another couple of years before we can either A, get them out, or B, probably kidnap them all and stick them on a desert island. I don't know, one of the two. It's not on. These are our rights. We should be able to say online what we want. I mean, it used to be before that you had, allegedly, a tracking service. Woo, sliding forward slightly. A tracking service on phone calls that used to pick up certain words.
Yes.
Yeah. I won't say the words, but it has to do with a small explosive device. That was one of the ones that would track. If you said that in a phone call, it would go, ooh, tag. And it would say, right, there's a naughty person, talked about that. We'll keep an eye on him just in case he's making something that goes kaboomy. And now they've taken it further. But Enron, I don't like it. Ooh, we're in Sovereign.
Yes, we are. Well done, Paul. You got it.
I had a squirrel moment. My little, ooh, look. Do you know what? It's ridiculous. Yesterday and this morning, it was absolutely hammering down with rain. Apparently we got a drought.
Yeah.
Yeah, enough rain fell from the sky this morning for Noah to be worried. Right? And now in the afternoon it's nice. And,
Yeah, the sun's out.
I say, the sun is sort of out. Nice advert. Nice chin strap.
Safety first.
Safety first. He doesn't wear that for work, he wears that to eat. That's how clever he is. Yeah, that's his missus, when he comes in now, will go for him with a garden hoe
And a rolling pin.
and an egg whisk. I don't know why the egg whisk. I think she's just probably got like...
To beat him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, that was awful.
I'm here all week.
Yeah, you'll have to be, except tomorrow and Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah, because he's going to be in the house doing stuff. Gee, I'm quite impressed with the grill pod on the mat. It's working quite well.
It is quite well.
It's doing okay.
Sun visor up.
Sun visor up, because apparently the sun has now disappeared.
Because we're heading towards Llanelwedd.
Where to?
Llanelwedd.
Llanelwedd. Oh yeah, but we're going to end up in Blaenau.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Sorry, I see what he means and see what I mean. But obviously I was wrong.
It's always black clouds over this neck of the woods. It could double for Mordor and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, basically we have that little sunshine up in Blaenau. It's one of the old gold rickets. And for the young lads out there who have no idea what rickets is, vitamin D deficiency, and then your bones start to get all bendy and shit.
Bendy and shit.
Bendy and shit like that. Do you see the face then?
Yeah. Deploying brakes.
Uh-oh! Brakes.
There we go.
Brakes deployed. Oh, cars behind us. Nothing going to hit us in the side. No, it isn't.
That would look good on camera, no? Good on camera?
Good on
camera. Oh, see, it's in. It's all in.
He's right. I always get my lines wrong. Even when I'm going to get lines, I get them wrong. It's great. Oh, it's raining. There's a shark. Closer we get to Blaenau, the more the rain comes down. Ah. Do you see that? That was fantastic. When we do this next time with the legs, instead of spiraling, I think I'll put that one sort of back.
Yeah.
So it can grip on maybe this.
Yeah.
See, planning, forethought. We have none of them. Oh dear. It makes me wonder how we actually end up having anything to say. Because it's like a 40-minute drive.
Yes.
And we always end up talking about silliness and rubbish and daftness. And that guy had a face like a melon. Big melon head. It wasn't green or yellow, but he was like... There's no way he'd buy a motorbike crash helmet to fit that bonds. He'd have to buy two and glue them together. Maybe cut the middle part out to fit on.
That's it. Yeah.
It's lovely. Lovely?
Lovely.
It's
Lovely
lovely.
jubbly Sherry Poppins.
Go, bless ya! Go, because we're all taught like that in this country, including the Welsh. Which, by the way, if you're watching in America, the Welsh are not English. We notoriously don't get on with the English. That's not quite true. A couple of my really, really good friends are English. And we're going to drive around the bus and we're going into the death lane. No, we're not. Yeah, well, let me have a chat. Yeah, I'll go, oh, so thanks for letting me through.
Let me have a chat.
Let me have a chat. What even words?
Oh, we had a chat. You're going all bloody cockney again.
Yeah,
mate.
God bless you. Yeah, love a duck. Yo, apples and peas. And all that kind of shit. Yeah, rain.
Yes, keep on coming, because I got nowhere to pull in, you utter cock.
Lee, road rage. Loving it. Next week is going to do Road Rage 2. This time it's personal.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, so Lee tomorrow's going to edit.
Yes.
Hunger Pains. I edited my flowers in the lid, which is always piss takes. Apparently we're that thick we can't spell wild.
Yeah.
And Scott also had some extra footage from a little short thing that James come up with almost on the spot, and he's editing that and he's going to be putting that up sometime soon. I hope so. It might actually be up before this is up, I don't know. So that was 3 things we've done the other week. That'd be a nice little thing for Scott to put up as well, because usually does vlogs, because usually acts with Mike Lee, Sarah, Gareth Noodles Skellington. I have no idea what his real name is. I'll call him that because that's how I've seen his name on Facebook. And Lucy now and again's down there. So he gets out with him, and when it gets filmed and edited, it usually comes on Mike's page. So, I mean, Scott usually doesn't get anything to put up on his own. So it was nice when we were out the other day and we'd done this little thing. I said, right, this one's you, Scott. You can actually edit this, put it up on your page. He was quite chuffed at that. So if we get any other spare time again, then we go, me and Lee and Scott go out filming, we'll do the same thing again. We'll film something for me, something for Lee, and we'll do something for Scott.
Yep.
James isn't particularly too worried about putting stuff up on his page, because he said if we film something that he comes up with, it'll put up on mine. But it's nice. It was nice to go out filming. I did enjoy it. I've missed going out filming, especially on location as well. And it was not the warmest day.
No.
To say the least.
And it wasn't the driest day either.
No, it did start raining, and I put my knuckle duster shirt over the camera, which I don't think there was a camera running at the time, but I actually picked my shirt up to start filming my knuckle duster Flowers in the Wild, and I put it on. I went, oh, wet shirt, wet shirt, wet shirt, wet shirt, because it was really wet and really cold, and it wasn't the nicest thing to do. So if I do that next time and we actually do go out filming, A, the shirt's going to be in a bag, and B, I'm going to take something with us to put over the camera.
Yes.
That isn't a shirt.
Yes.
Might be slightly a bit more waterproof or whatever. Do you know what would be nice? You see them on kids' buggies. It's like a little umbrella, keep the sun off, with a clip.
Yeah.
You put the clip on, put it up over the top of your camera, and rain keeps off your camera.
Yeah.
It's like Bob moment.
Do you know anybody who's got a pram with the...
No, but you might be able to pick one up on, somewhere, like on a market stall or a car boot sale. See? Thinking outside of the box. We don't even own a box. Oh, I was going to do that, wouldn't I? Have you got a pen?
No.
We'll do that next time. You wonder what we're on about now, so I won't explain it. If you didn't see it in the last video, I will explain it because I'm going to do it anyway. Right, what I'm going to do next time is when we're actually doing the camera, if I lean in suddenly, bump, sometimes it actually does, ooh, face recognition square. Move back, face recognition square on me.
Yeah.
I wanted to know that if I drew a face on my hand and held it up, would it recognise it as a face? I know it's stupid, but I just got to do it. Inquiring minds need to know. And apparently NASA told me they needed to know.
Did they?
No, that's a lie.
Oh, damn.
Sorry. He did, he got his hopes up. Face recognition then, box from Lee's face. You won't see this on the video, of course, you'll have to take our word for it. We could be lying. We could go, oh my god, face recognition! And it might not be. But we wouldn't do that.
No, we don't lie.
We wouldn't lie. Scout's honour.
Scout's honour.
I was a scout for about 5 weeks. Until the scoutmaster really shouted at me one time for nothing in particular, so I Zeke-Heiled the Union flag. I never went back. I know I shouldn't have, it's wrong, I shouldn't have done it. And yes, I did call it the Union flag for everyone out there. It's not the Union Jack unless it's at sea. Okay. If you don't believe me, Google it. See? Did you know that? Did you know that?
No.
See? I've enlightened thee today.
Yes.
Yes, it's called the Union flag. Yeah. It's only called the Union Jack when it's at sea. And I do believe that's where the word Jolly Jack Tar came from.
All right.
Union Jack at sea, with the Union Jack's Jolly Jack Tar. I could be wrong about that one. I'm just like guessing those steps. If anyone out there knows if that's right or wrong, leave a comment. You know, that's what the comment box is for down there.
Yeah.
See?
For constructive criticism and loving praise.
Yes, and loving praise. None of this, your beard's rubbish.
What the hell do you make this for?
Yeah. What do you get up for and make this rubbish? You might as well just sat in the house and pooed in a fish tank. And not that we would do that. Not that we would do that because it'd be unfair on the fish.
Yes.
Now, if it was an empty fish tank and you want to poo in it, carry on. You know, whatever rubs your rhubarb. You know, there's weird people out there like to dress as ponies. I know, I don't get it. Yeah. You know, there's women, they dress up in like rubber gear and pretend to be ponies. And I'm not going to tell you where they put the tail. We know on the home stretch, we're on what we call the new road. It's not new anyway, it used to be a railway line. And you have to, you know, turn right and go to Bourneville. Remember Bourneville? I mentioned it last time.
Yes, it's not the one that makes chocolate.
Yeah, which is a pity really. It's actually not even made of chocolate. Like... That's from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Actually, it's not. It's from Willy Wonka. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was the original one with Gene Wilder, which I actually love Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka because Gene Wilder is a bit mental anyway. And he always used to make me laugh. The face he used to pull. Brilliant. And it was always good. Don't forget, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka. 2 different films. Both basically the same story. But the one was Johnny Depp, because it was a Tim Burton film. And, you know, if it's a Tim Burton film, it's got to be Johnny Depp.
And Helena Bonham Carter.
And Helena Bonham Carter, that's his wife. And when it was, of course, Mars Attacks, it was the piece he was going out with then. She was the Martian-y woman that broke into the White House. Yeah. Chewing gum that made her look human. I mean, I suppose we can always be thankful, mind you, that, you know, when he did Planet of the Apes, that Mark Wahlberg got the part and it wasn't Johnny Depp. Because obviously he would have actually done it as, you know, with bright ginger hair and a big top hat on.
A mad hatter.
And like scissors fans. And the chimpanzees were all in sort of like in bright colours. And I don't know where I'm going. But I mean, I like Tim Burton. I like a lot of Tim Burton stuff. Recently, he's been getting a bit samey. I'm also getting really fed up of Johnny Depp being in every Tim Burton film, whether it's an animation or live action. I mean, he's done one now. I can't remember what it's called. He's a vampire babysitter. I don't know. And yet again, Tim Burton, I do believe Helena Bonham Carter's in it. Alice in Wonderland, Tim Burton, Helena Bonham Carter. I do believe the film before that, Corpse Bride, yeah. Tim Burton, Helena Bonham Carter.
I'm the same for Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd, yep, Tim Burton, Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter. Come on, mate. I mean, you comes up with some really, really good ideas. You know you're never ever going to see this film anyway. This thing we're making. But it would be really nice if the next film you come up with was something really strange and different, and you didn't put your wife in it, because let's be honest, she can get her own films. She's been in all, you know, loads of Harry Potter films. She was in The King's Speech.
She was. Which
I didn't really fancy, but then I watched. Was fantastic. Really, really good acting, and he deserved the Oscar for that. But yeah, it'd be nice if for once you got a film that didn't have him and her in it. Sorry. Anyway, we're home. That's the end of another Road
to Distraction.
Coming to a cinema near you. It isn't really, it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, and where's he going?
Handbrake it!
That's like the worst turn from a junction ever.
It isn't it? That is really, really awful. You would really think he was driving a lorry. Anyway, that's another episode.
Yep, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.